The energy click that transforms everything. You may have tried all the techniques: visualization, affirmations, vision boards, meditation, but nothing really changes. You work on your mind, but your external world remains blocked. What if it wasn't what you were doing, but the frequency on which you vibrate that blocks everything? Real change doesn't come from an effort of will. It comes from an energy trigger. That precise moment when you switch to a different vibration. In this video, discover the 19 powerful triggers capable of opening the doors to abundance, love, success, or healing. Just one of these triggers can change everything. Which one will be yours? Before diving into the first point, consider subscribing and leaving a blue thumb if you want to support this channel and help us reach even more people with these messages of abundance. Point number 1. The universe follows your energy, not your words. You can say, "I want to succeed," but if your energy vibrates with fear or doubt, you push success away. A man repeated every day that he wanted to be financially free, but he constantly complained about the lack of it. He was vibrating the opposite of what he wanted. The day he stopped complaining and started thanking for what he had, everything started to change. Correct your energy, not just your words. Point number 2. Your body sends a message to the universe. Your body language speaks louder than your thoughts. A woman wanted to attract love, but she walked with her shoulders down and her gaze on the ground. She was vibrating the closure. She started to stand up straight, smile, and dress with love. She met someone 3 weeks later. Physically embody what you want to experience. Point number 3. What you accept becomes your vibrational norm. Every time you tolerate the unacceptable, you block abundance. A man stayed in a toxic job for fear of missing out. He vibrated submission, not freedom. When he dared to leave, even without a plan, unexpected opportunities came his way. Refuse what saps your energy. The universe will send you better. Point number 4. Emotion creates reality. You can visualize as much as you want. If you feel nothing, nothing changes. A woman used to make vision boards every month, but without emotion. The day she cried with gratitude while visualizing her ideal home, she found it in 6 weeks. Make your heart vibrate, not just your mind. Point number 5. The moment you say, "Stop," frees you. The real power is to say no when something disrespects you. A man was in an exhausting relationship. He broke it off overnight. That day, he felt a huge burst of energy. 2 months later, he met someone who was on the same wavelength. Saying stop makes room for a miracle. Point number 6. Your environment programs you energetically. You become what you see every day. A man lived in a mess, surrounded by bills and gray walls. He vibrated with heaviness. He repainted, tidied up, put on soft music. He landed a dream job in a week. Change your decor, change your energy. Point number 7. Silence triggers the real signal. In the noise, you hear nothing new. A woman overconsumed YouTube content without ever taking action. She cut everything out for 3 days. In the silence, she received a clear idea. She followed it, and it worked. Silence is a vibrational doorway. Point number 8. Energy follows your decision, not your hesitations, not your doubts. A man said he wanted to move to another city, but he didn't take action. The day he booked his ticket without thinking, synchronicities exploded. Decide, the universe will follow. Point number 9. Your breathing reflects your inner state. Short breaths equals vibrating fear. Deep breaths equals vibrating peace. An anxious woman started doing 5 minutes of cardiac coherence a day. She said that her life had slowed down, in a good way. Breathe like someone who is confident, and you will become so. Point number 10. The energy of gratitude attracts miracles, but only if it is sincere. A man wrote "thank you" every day without believing it. Then one day, he said "thank you" with tears in his eyes, thinking of his son. 3 days later, he received an offer he was no longer expecting. Feel gratitude. Don't just say it. Point number 11. Action aligns your energy. You can't stand still and wait for a miracle. A woman wanted to launch her project, but had her doubts. She just started a little post. It went viral. The universe rewards those who take action. Point number 12. Your past has no power over your frequency, unless you let it. A man lived with the weight of his failures. He was vibrating with shame. He wrote a letter forgiving himself. This ritual set him free. What you forgive is set free vibrationally. Point number 13. What you consume modifies your energy field. Not just food, but information, people, words. A woman listened to sad music every day. Her life was stagnating. She changed to happy music. She said to herself, "I feel like I'm being reborn." Consume what you want to radiate. Point number 14. The way you look at your life reprograms your energy. A man said, "My life is hell." He started to say, "My life is preparing me for better." Within 3 months, he no longer recognized himself. Change your outlook, your energy will change. Point number 15. Your energy in the morning creates your whole day. Waking up in a hurry, and everything goes off the rails. A woman started getting up 30 minutes earlier to meditate and smile. She said, "I feel like everything is listening to me." Start your day like someone powerful. Point number 16. The energy of faith moves mountains, but true faith, not false forced confidence. A man lost everything. He got up one morning and said, "I have confidence even without proof." That same day, he received an unexpected phone call that got everything going again. Believe when there is no reason to believe. Point number 17. Your energy is magnetic when you align with your truth, not when you try to please. A woman stopped following the rules to be like everyone else. She followed her intuition. Her sales skyrocketed. Alignment creates an irresistible vibration. Point number 18. Self-love increases your vibratory value. A man criticized himself all the time. He vibrated rejection. He started writing positive messages to himself on the mirror. His posture, his gaze, everything changed. Love yourself as you want to be loved. Point number 19. The click happens when you stop forcing one day, you let go, and everything flows. A woman had been trying to find a house for months. She let go. 3 days later, a friend offered her a perfect rental. What you release comes back to you. Conclusion. Real change does not come from the outside, nor does it come from a magic technique. It comes from the precise moment when your energy shifts. When you stop vibrating with fear, doubt, lack, and you finally choose a higher frequency, everything around you begins to realign. Just one of these triggers can be enough to transform your life. Which one spoke to you today? Write it as a comment. And above all, subscribe for more videos on abundance and attraction.